My name is Eva Koťátková. I come from Prague, from Czech Republic. The work that I'm showing is called Machine for Restoring Empathy. We are at the moment at the Museum of Pontevedra. The piece Machine for Restoring Empathy is a kind of collective platform for people to gather. Ideally, it should also function as a kind of safe space, a space where people feel comfortable and they feel welcome. It is a piece that is composed from several different fragments or elements. It is composed from metal structures, skeletons, part of staged bodies and of humans, but also modern humans, but also textiles that allow for more flexible kind of reaction or interaction. And it composes a kind of collective structured body that you can inhabit with your own body, with your own imagination and so on. And it is also a piece that will be activated through the duration of the biennial with performers, with human bodies, with characters that will become part of the installation. They will take on different costumes, different body parts to become someone or something else. And they will also share stories. I would think since the title of this particular work that I'm showing, or actually restaging after several years in person, is called Machine for Restoring Empathy. Empathy obviously plays a significant role both in this project but also in the biennial as such, in its subject, in its theme. And this work in particular sees empathy as a very important activating force that kind of reacts to silence or passivity as a form of complicity. So it actually says that in regard to be kind of alive, in regard to be human, in regard to be empathical, you have to be able to connect to others. You have to be able to step in the position of others, to be able to feel what they feel, to be able to kind of understand what they are going through and so on. And in this particular case, the installation tries to do it through many different ways, through storytelling, through motion, through nonverbal communication, but also through activation of the senses and so on. I guess the kind of desired goal, even so this is always a very open scenario that you kind of submit to the visitors, to whoever comes and joins. But I guess like the ideal kind of reaction would be that the visitors would feel encouraged to really feel connected to the world as much as possible, to kind of realize that we are all kind of interconnected within the net of dependencies, relationships and so on. And this is so important to realize. This also brings a kind of responsibility for what we are doing. So to also realize that every single act, every single action, everything that we do kind of matters. Everything is kind of a chain reaction. Everything is kind of a net, even so it's kind of invisible net. So again, like to feel interconnected and in that way to be more empathical. I guess like as any other biennial or exhibition of this scale, it's always very important. I mean, for me personally, it's for sure a possibility to get to a place that I have never been before, to sense the different sensibilities, the different topics that are in the air in this particular place, and of course to get to know people, or maybe more than humans, also in the streets around. So it's a way to connect as everything I do or everything we do within the art field or art territory. So definitely an important occasion for gathering and connection.